Kathy, Karen, they're like, oh my gosh, don't say that. No, 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 no. If they don't figure this stuff out, nah, we're going to work it out as a church. No, we're going to work it out. Yeah, we're going to work it out. I'm put it out there. I don't have a school, but I got a children's church. You have to understand, I'm not worried about this. I'm the righteousness of God. You ain't going without. If you're going to be a believer, you better start believing like a believer. If you're going to be a believer, start believing like a believer. I know the color of our skin, but I know the content of God's character. When nobody looking out for us, God can. It's a lot I could say. It's a lot I could say. But I think everybody's feeling this. This woman, she felt it. Because in her mind, she realized, I've got to have my last meal. Because once I have my last meal, then in my mind, it's done. But in God's mind, no, baby, this is just beginning. I'm going to go full. And the last shall be first. Watch this. She declared that I'm going to eat this meal and I'm going to die. Because she was running out. But God provided in her deficit. But the deficit turned out to be the beginning. The deficit turned out to be the beginning. Because what God did in the famine, she got the overflow in the famine. She got more than enough, given half of her last. She got more than enough because she understood the righteousness of God. She said, okay. Okay. And she kept pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. And the famine and the overflow showed up. He dried up the brook for a season of prosperity for a woman that was down to her last. Her last bit made her first. Because the power of righteousness, you will never be forsaken. In the season of poverty,